Hi everyone, I'm really happy to be here as we start the month of December. I wanted to offer you sort of like a little bit of a tarot reading with the Akashic Tarot, just because December is such a special time to reflect on your year. So look back, but also to set your intentions, looking forward. So it's a very momentous occasion to just reflect on how all the challenges that you had, the good things that happened, what have you learned this year, and also to envision what's coming next for you, what you want to manifest in the next year or 5 years, 10 years, So I would recommend you to take this time also to create some rituals for yourself in which you can do this looking back and forward exercise that could be good. And for this reading, I just want to offer you 3 cards from the past, something that it could be useful for you to reflect on about your past this year, something about your present, and something about your future possibilities, obviously nothing determined. And every person is gonna think about something different, but my intention is that you can have something that is productive for you in this short reading, so that it helps you to reflect and inspire, maybe, hopefully. So let me just connect with the cards here. So just communicating that we would like a message about this year, what has happened, what's happening at this moment, and some possibilities for the future. So let's see. Okay, we have the past, we have present, and future. Okay, let's see. Okay, interesting. So the first card is the past, is the Divine Physician, and I'm trying to show you, but it's upside down. This is a major arcana, so it's something that is important, and it has to do with some sort of moment in this year where you felt a disconnection with your self-care and your sort of healing practices because of the world, because of things that happen, or occupation, or you sort of lost track of your own self-care, and also perhaps missing possibilities to learn how to heal others. So also this capacity to share healing to others. It's a little bit of it had a hiccup. So if you can sort of connect with yourself and see which moment that happened, I definitely see mine. And so that's something that is good to reflect, so that we can prevent it from keeping coming. Of if it comes now, we can see it and more readily repaired, right? So for the present, another major arcana. So they agree that this is an important time of the year because we're having major cards that are not superficial, but that influence your life deeply. So this is the 10 major arcana, the life of the world. And it is standing up. So meaning that during this year, you really connected with some of the information and wisdom that you have learned in a deeper level, perhaps even transform yourself, but also that you at some point might have been distracted. And so in this card, there is a person that is distracted looking at a cat, and the teacher, the master, it's gonna knock on the door, but the person is kind of distracted. And so it's also what you have learned, but also the moments, again, connected with the other card, that you might have distracted from sort of absorbing the knowledge that you're learning. So I really recommend you to put attention on what have you learned this year, and in which ways you have grown, And what are, for example, those patterns that you see that are less repetitive now, or that even completely changed. And so it is a moment to like illuminate your year and see and value and kind of like nurture these places where you found wisdom. And also because the card is called the light of the world, as to just feel like for you right now, how is it that you are a light for others? How is it that in this very moment you are and you can continue being light for others, being by nurturing them, by listening to them, not judging them, supporting them, like in which ways you can actually be a light in the world, and that you actually are right now, because this is the present, so you are. So how can you keep doing that? That could be also like a nice way to reflect on your year, which I also am seeing my own, when have I been a light, when have I get distracted, and yeah, sort of like looking forward to the future. Let's see. Oh, so this is the Six of Forces, the waterfall, but it's upside down. So forces are usually related to like external circumstances, and this is the future. And you know, water is symbolizes like many things, and one of those is emotion. So it's interesting because when the card is sort of upside down, it means like a torrent of energy, emotional energy, sometimes powerful, it could be positive or not, but when we are upside down, the water is not flowing. And so it is an invitation for you to look at the moments and the places where you are resisting to feel what needs to be felt, because in the end the waterfall is like a power of nature that will like sort of like conduct you to other places in your life. And so if you don't let yourself flow in those ways, it gets sort of like stuck. So like an inverted waterfall could be that. But also there is a lot of psychic energy coming from the sky towards the earth for you. And so how is it that you can navigate that and sort of like receive from above and as to see, right? Because I feel like it's already here, all that is divine, right? But how is it that when you receive psychic information, you're able to process it, right? And sort of like grow and expand with that energy. And so it's also like an invitation for you to be open to your emotions and to your own psychic energy, your intuition, for whatever is going to happen next year. And I think that's a good card. I kind of want more expansion on this, and so I'm going to ask them for like one last card to like clarify more of what we can have for the future possibilities. Let's see. Like, just because for me, I want more. So I feel like if we could receive a little bit of more information on that. Let's see. Okay. So we have the Eight of Keys, the Master Artisan. Okay, and so this is upside down again. And this card, yeah, so like speaking of like psychic energy coming and you sort of like receiving it and being aware of it, this card is a master is giving like their apprentice like sort of like gems, and so we see them like receiving that, but we got it upside down. So once again, the invitation I think for this year is possibilities for the future is for you to be mindful of the things that you're receiving. And what I'm getting also is like in terms of work, for example, like that if you're getting some sort of like gems, that you don't lose track of them, or like you don't give them for granted, or then you don't waste the opportunity. Yeah. So like if it is upside down, it means that it's just an invitation for us to in terms of like mostly work is what I'm seeing, to to receive the opportunities and don't miss them, sort of like work through them. And in this picture, the artisan has a lot of tools and stuff, and so like be recognizing your skills, and like opportunities might come to you, but like you gotta like not only see them or receive them, but also like work through them and like put your abilities play. So it is good in the sense of like it's telling us that things are coming our way. We just have to keep our eye open, basically. And so I like that. And just to finish, perhaps I'm just asking for like a last card to give us some sort of ending message, a hopeful message. Let's see. Oh, awesome. This is a great card. Thank you. So this is one of roses. And it's called commitment. And so roses are all about community, family, friendships, relationships in general. And commitment is sort of like, because this is opportunities for the future, is that or some relationships are gonna solidify or like become more important for you, or that even new ones are gonna come. The card has like a contract, and like is a like petals, rose petals, and it's like a commitment literally. It also might mean a commitment to yourself. So remember, we had this sort of like the divine physician in the past, where we lost track of our self-care. So this is like also an invitation to recommit with yourself in your own relationship with yourself, and to take care of your needs, take care of your relationships, where you put your energy, sort of like and it's perfect because we're closing a year. So how is it that you're gonna like renovate your contract to yourself, to make yourself happy, to make yourself joyful, and also the possibility for you to find other people that are gonna commit to you, and that you're gonna commit to them in a loving sort of interaction that is gonna help you to thrive. So it is a very nice sort of ending for us here. Is this one of roses. So I hope that everything you hear sparks something for you, that you can apply it to your life, and somehow again inviting you to reflect on this year and evaluate and set your goals for what's coming. I wish you all great festivities, depending on what religion you're in, if you celebrate or not. Just I wish you like a happy holidays, great finish of the year, and a wonderful start of 2023. And wishing you good health, fortune, happiness. And so this is my intention for you all. And thank you for the viewers that were looking at my content this year. It's been a journey for me as well. And I have been trying to keep honest with myself in sharing all the things I learned, even the challenges. And so thank you so much if you are one of the people that connected with me this year. I wish you really nothing but the best, and I'll see you next year.